Yeah. Yeah, we're at a place where we needed the bye for sure. You know, give the guys that have played all these snaps a chance to rest and recover, and for some of the guys that were out, a chance to return, because there's a few guys that will get back. So, you know, I think the mental fatigue, the physical fatigue, and the injuries all play into it. But, you know, 6 straight ACC games is challenging, you know, particularly when you're dealing with not just COVID, but, you know, the normal wear and tear of your roster. Yeah, I mean, I think we've found a way to win 4 games. They were all good football games where we won in different ways. We lost 2 games that obviously are disappointing losses. In the grand scheme of things, you know, you got 5 games left. 4 of the 5 are at home. We got a chance here to kind of reevaluate what we have left to play with as far as the guys on the roster, because there are missing pieces from how we started in the first game, and I think we're in a pretty good place. Would we like to be 6-0? Yeah, we would. But I think we'll take advantage of the material that we have now on film to learn from it and get better and take each of these 5 games one at a time. You know, I do like the way it's set up, though, being at home for 4 of these 5 games. You know, it is. You know, I think, and it's year-round for these guys. You know, I mean, even when they train, your ability to play at an elite level or train at an elite level every day is a challenge. And so you can't burn the candle at both ends. You have to understand the nutrition aspect, the rest aspect, the prehab and rehab aspect. We have to do a good job of setting up the volume so that we're not burning them out too. You know, how much is too much? You want to always push guys, but you need to build time in, like we are this week, to give them a chance to get their feet and their legs and their head and shoulders and arm, everything to be recovered. And you know, I think that and the reflection piece that goes along with the bye week is really an important part for them mentally. Take advantage of their ability to get some sleep, get caught up in school in some areas because they do have more time now. I think, you know, a big part too is just really evaluating yourself. You know, we talk as doing this as a staff too. You know, where are we at scheme-wise? You know, we started the year with a certain lineup and we built things around that, and now some of that's different, and how can we utilize the guys that are showing that they're making the plays and that they're healthy. And so there's a lot of things that go into this bye week, from getting the guys back to getting our staff back too. You know, we've been working pretty hard here since we started in July, so to give us a chance to kind of hit the reset button too. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more now, and the season is different. You know, when I was a player, you know, you went home in the summers. You had a job in the summer. You lifted on your own at your old high school. You know, your players didn't stay on campus, so they're here for a lot of the year right now, and so they can't overtrain. So we have to not only understand that part of it, but then the tools that we have, you know, the ability to GPS track how much they run, you know, that's a big part of it. Like, how many yards were they out there today? How fast were they going today? You know, how many periods should we go tomorrow? You're really evaluating it all the time, you know, and you're looking at weight gain, weight loss every single day. You're looking at the different ways that they sweat, you know, and how can we put the right things back in them. So the science has changed a lot.
America, I'm here to tell you the movement is on. Thousands of homeowners are plugging into solar with Power Home Solar. We install solar in your home for zero money down, not one single penny. Come join the movement and let the sun shine in.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land. And making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Last chance to get great deals on the trucks as tough as the people who drive them. Like Ford Ranger and F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 43 years. What are you waiting for? Don't miss Ford Truck Month. Now get F-150 with up to $10,765 in total savings. It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Hurry into your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
He's very detailed, for one. He has high standards, and he doesn't give in to those standards. He has a way of doing things. He's put as many wide receivers in the NFL as anybody at this level, and he understands how to get them there. You know, and I think that he does a nice job instructing. He's a good teacher. He spends a lot of his time one-on-one with the guys in the office, slowing things down for them. You know, his individual drills are geared towards all the different intricacies of playing that position. And he's a really prideful guy, you know. I mean, he takes it personal when his guys don't play a certain way, and they know that about him.
I think the bye week is always a good time to kind of just reset. I think especially this year, there's been so much uncertainty, so much emotional up and downs. I think it's just a great time for the guys to kind of be able to take a deep breath, reflect on where we are, how we got here, and then where we want to go. So I think it couldn't have been a better time to get the bye week going. I think the recovery is huge just because you're thinking from a mental state and physical state. Like the guys, it takes so much for those guys to get prepared and ready to play on Saturday and go give everything they have. Just from being with Justin, getting in Thunder, getting in the training room, and just after the game of icing down, getting the recovery, using all the protocols that we have. And I just think from a mental standpoint, it's just you spend so much mental energy on Saturday just trying to decompress, figure out why we won, why we lost, and then get your mental state back and get ready to do it again the next Saturday. So I think just recovery has been such huge, just from just overall health, mental health of guys having the ability to take a day off and just decompress to get re-going again. So I think that's huge. I think when I played in it, like we didn't have the phone, you know what I mean? We didn't have social media, so it was, if you played good, you played bad. It was whoever was in the stadium, whoever watched it on TV, and the people who talked to you about it were usually your coaches or your parents. Now, the moment the guys hit the locker room, the first thing they see is the alerts from the social media, and it's great when you're doing good and everyone tells you how great it is, and then when you don't perform well, it can kill you in terms of just your confidence. So I think it's been really challenging just to educate young guys and even older guys of how to manage social media and how to not let it affect who you are or what your goals are, just because everything we do is tied to their cell phone just as people. So sometimes, you know, young guys, their self-worth, their accomplishments or their failures are tied to what other people think, as opposed to the reality of the situation is you had 1 or 2 bad plays and you had 25 good plays. So just trying to balance that out and just really trying to, we talk about, Coach D talks a good thing about just drowning out the noise and just focusing on the process. And I think that's where it draws back to is it doesn't matter what's on social media, it just matters how you're going about your daily diligence to get things done. You know, I talk about just when I go home, I just want to be a dad. I don't want to talk about football. I just want to play with my kids. And I think it's the same thing for those guys when they leave this building, they have to have some other outlet other than football to give them a chance just to reset. You know, I think a lot of guys go to church, a lot of guys go spend time with their families. You know, a lot of guys have different hobbies. It just gives you a chance to get away from the grind and kind of lose yourself in who you really are. And then when you come back, you're a little bit fresher and a little bit more recharged. I couldn't be more prouder than this team. I mean, if you think about everything that this team has gone through, you know, not including last season, but just from not having a spring ball to being locked in your house or wherever you were for 3 or 4 months in the pandemic, and then coming back and having so much uncertainty and everything else is going on in the country. Man, this team is just so resilient, and they bought into playing for each other and supporting each other and loving each other. So the record's the record. You know, I mean, if you take a step back and you look at where we are this year compared to where we were last year, like, okay, we're making great progress. Is it where we want to be? No, but we know we've seen growth inside this building. We've seen growth within our team and our guys, and we're playing good football. You know what I mean? So we want to win all of them, but just in terms of the resiliency of this team and the way they come back and fight and the way they come back and prepare day in and day out, like when it's all said and done, I think we're all going to be proud of what we accomplished this year. I think I've had success because I want to be here, you know what I mean? And I love it here, and I'm really trying to make this receiver group something that NC State can be proud of. I think the success that we've had as a receiver group is because we've all bought into doing it the way that I think it's right in terms of being successful. And I think that's the biggest thing is whenever you have buy-in from guys that are talented, you're going to have good results. And I think that's kind of what we've hit a run on, of just guys that have come to NC State with the buy-in of, you know, being coached hard and being developed hard and have an opportunity to be successful if you earn it. And everybody that's come through has bought into that and they've been able to be successful. But you're only as successful as the players that you have. So, you know, we've done a good job of recruiting really talented players, and they've done a good job coming here wanting to be developed. But, you know, I love being here at NC State. It's been a great run for me and my family. And, you know, I'm just excited to try to earn that right to stay here every day. I think it's huge because I think it goes back to the mental health, and just the players are different. And I think they have to know, as hard as I coach them on the field, I'm going to love them as hard off of the field. And they know that some days we're not going to like each other at practice, but when we walk off the field, like, you can come in or I could go to you and tell you what's going on in my life and you can tell me. So that's the one thing I try to do, and I really try to do it at the beginning of the recruiting process of just trying to really get to know who we're bringing into the program as a wide receiver, because I know it's going to be a time where we're not going to see eye to eye and we're not going to like each other for 24, 48 hours, but we have to be able to know that we're pushing each other both ways to get to the end goal, which is to win games and hopefully have an opportunity at the next level. So I really try to develop really in-depth relationships, because I think that's the only way I can get them to go where they want to go.
America, I'm here to tell you the movement is on. Thousands of homeowners start plugging into solar with Power Home Solar. We install solar in your home for zero money down, not one single penny. Come join the movement and let the sun shine in.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land and making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Last chance to get great deals on the trucks as tough as the people who drive them. Like Ford Ranger, and F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 43 years. What are you waiting for? Don't miss Ford Truck Month. Now get F-150 with up to $10,765 in total savings. It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Hurry into your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Dad. Boys, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Can I get some power weight? Can I get some power weight? Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. No, it's okay. Let's rock, Scully.
Everybody understand what we got to get done?
Yes, sir.
All right. 4 road games and 6 games. All the stuff I understand you're mentally tired, so I'm asking you to dig deep right now. I'm gonna take care of you Friday and Saturday. We'll talk about all the things we need to do this weekend to get right after practice. But I need your minds right now. I promise you, we will come back in this run and have a great finish. But today's gotta be a great practice. Oh, yeah. It's gotta be a great practice, not just fake energy. The best focus, game reps, looking at my one more and being a man about getting that thing right for my coaches, for my team, for my family. Everybody understand what we got to do?
Yes, sir.
It's just 18 periods.
Let's go, Liam. Y'all good? You good? Set! Down! Up! Down! Up! Down! Up! Down! Up! Down! Up! Right knee forward, hip flexor stretch. 3. You got the all right, boys, look, it's the last day of the week. Be extra, extra crispy. For real, bro. Lock in, though, seriously. Let's have a great day, all right? Let's go, let's go. And hold on, 2, hold on, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Grant came in as a defensive lineman, as you know, and moved to center and learned behind Garrett Bradbury. Grant's a great leader. He's an incredible human being. He cares a lot about people. He's one of the guys that has probably the best manners off the field, and he just plays hard. He's durable. You know, he loves the game. He learns it. And I think, you know, as a coach, you want guys like him. You know what you're getting from Grant Gibson every day. You're going to get his best.
Hey, Ethan, just step back. It's like this. It's like do them, and then just open up. That's all I do. Don't skip, because if you skip, then you're gonna get tripped. You feel me? Come on, finish. Good. Wait, hold on. My bad.
Here we go. 19 wide, Bills.
So for us to get some time off and just be able to heal is huge for us. You know, we need to get some guys back. But you know, it'll just be good for us to get this week to be able to get back our bodies and heal up a little bit. It's huge. I mean, this is a contact sport and it's full speed at all times. There's no days off, and you really can't not avoid contact on the field, you know, especially playing on the offensive line. Like, we hit every play. So this week for us is huge, just to be able to get back our legs and things like that. It's huge for us. Not that we don't like to be here, but it's good for you to get away and clear your mind sometimes. And I think that's what guys are trying to do this week. Like, we're still gonna watch film and still practice hard, But at the same time, though, we also understand that we need to clear our minds too, and that's what we're gonna try to do this week. See, me, I'm real easy. I mean, like, I like to sleep. Like, I'll sleep and I'll watch Netflix, I'll read some books, but just anything that can take my mind off from the game always helps me a little bit.
He put that thing on his face. He said, "Ooh, yeah, exactly." That's what I'm saying. So when does the next season come out, though? It's gotta be soon, bro. That show good. The show on Netflix called Grand Army. That show was tough. It was good. Can I get some gummies? Can I get the circles?
What?
The circles?
Yeah.
Gummy good. Can I get some more? You got some more? Oh, man, I'm hungry. Let's go.
He's really just a big old teddy bear. Really big old teddy bear.
He's selling out right now. It's all right, though. It's all right, though. It is good. Yeah, it's all right. Man, that's crazy. You doing that with him right there, too? I'm telling you, man, as soon as you get this mic on, everybody tries to be your friend. Everybody tries to be your friend. It's crazy.
So at the start of the year, like, people didn't even give us a chance, honestly. They didn't think that we were going to be that good. But we all know and we all care about what we can do as a team. And we all know as a team that we can be as good as we want to be. So that's what we try to, like, just lock in on. Like, we try to not listen to the outside noise. Because we hear it, but we try not to listen to it. And if anything, then we just try to use that as fuel, just to motivate us to go out there and play harder. Because everybody doubts us, but, you know, we use that as fuel to go out there and just play harder. It was huge. So my sophomore year, that's when I got moved over to the offensive line. And I got to learn from him and his game and just the things that he was doing. That year, like, it really let me just sit back and learn from him. I saw how he approached his day, approached film, approached games and things like that. And that's something that I've been trying to do for the past 2 years. But to be able to learn from a great player like that and also a great guy off the field, and he also was a great leader on this team as well. That's something that I've been trying to do since I've been, like, just playing this past 2 years. So when I first came in, I was a quiet guy, I would say. I always knew that I could step up and lead, but I just had to find my voice. And I feel like this past spring, that I really found my voice in trying to lead other guys. I was honored to be named team captain this year, along with 3 other guys, and that was a huge goal of mine. But just kind of trying to grow up and find your place here was huge for me. And I think that it took me some time, but, you know, you just have to learn and just keep growing.
Like you're trying to use the drag hand and use yourself to get upfield. That's smart, though. Like, for real, hey, that's smart, though. Keep doing that. Because then that's how you can, like, get past him, and then once you get past that first hand, then you gotta be the last man.
Listen, hey, 12 more plays. We got 3 more drives for the rest of our lives. And we got a full 48 hours to ourselves.
I am tired.
We're done.
What's up?
Man, you right here, great guy. Great guy. Great captain, great leader. I love him.
That's my dog, Lewis, man. That's my dog, Lewis.
Yeah, it's quiet as hell, bro.
It is quiet, though, isn't it? Like, or I'm tripping. That's what I'm saying. It's dumb quiet. Like, it's scary.
Hey, listen, a couple things I need you guys to do when you leave, all right? You need to take everything that you have in here back to the locker room. Second, everything. So whatever you got on your chairs needs to go in with you. They're going to clean everything. Second thing, I need everything off the locker room floor when you leave today. They're going to clean the locker room while you guys are gone as well. Everything off the floor, put in your locker, put away. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys got the night off. You know that. You still got your academic stuff you got to do. The treatment room, the training room will be open tomorrow from 8 to noon. If you need it, you know you need to be there, be there. If you guys are going home, please be safe. I know it's Halloween weekend. All right, but we also know COVID hasn't stopped, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
The social sacrifices you've made to get to this point, let's not ruin them this weekend. I'm giving you this time off not to give you a free pass to be up till 3 in the morning. So when we come back Sunday night, we're ready to go. We got a short week, we got 5 straight games, and it's on. It's on. And you want to finish strong, guys, please take care of your bodies. All right? You got Monday off, you got Friday off, you got Saturday off. We're on this, back in here Sunday. We'll COVID test from 11 to 1. Adam will send you guys your schedule. All right? And we'll be on the field Sunday night and Monday night to get used to that nighttime for our Friday night game. Any questions on what we got to get done? We all good? Bring it up. Let's go.
Gabby, break him down.
Let's go. Hey, family on two. 1, 2. That boy cool it, man. Cool it.
America, I'm here to tell you the movement is on. Thousands of homeowners are plugging into solar with Power Home Solar. We install solar in your home for zero money down, not one single penny. Come join the movement and let the sun shine in.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land and making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Last chance to get great deals on the trucks as tough as the people who drive them. Like Ford Ranger and F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 43 years. What are you waiting for? Don't miss Ford Truck Month. Now get F-150 with up to $10,765 in total savings. It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Hurry into your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola. When you are stocking up for game day, be sure to grab a Coke and share it with a friend. Share a Coke and go Pack.
I think just dealing with the guys day in and day out. You know, I love going to practice and walking out to practice and talking to, you know, the guys that I don't even coach, like Spees, like Drake, like Peyton, Levi, like all those guys on defense. I think we have a really good group of guys. You know what I mean? Like when I bring my son around, I'm like, go watch Peyton play or go watch Tanner Ingle. Like I think we have a good group of dynamics, and that's kind of what I like the most about NC State. You know, I love being around the guys. I love watching them compete, and I've always, even when I wasn't here, I love the way that they played the game. And now being here, like that's who we are. That's who I believe we can continue to be, and that's who we try to recruit. So just to see guys come in and buy into what Coach Doran's trying to get done and what we are getting done, and then just see them grow and develop and see them come together. I mean, that's what kind of makes it special for me.
I say just being out there every day with my brothers. You know, that's the best part of my day, just going out there with those guys. These guys are like my best friends, they're my family. That's the best part about me, or about just being here, just being able to play with these guys every day. It's huge, and I love it.
Look, this B Speeds right here, you feel me? Solid dude from Greensboro. Solid as they come. And Sean, I don't know where he from Georgia.
I just want to let
Atlanta.
y'all know, Dudley High School is the best high school in North Carolina, really the best high school in the whole entire planet.
Ask him how many rings he got.
I got 2. How many do you have?
3.
Brookwood is the best high school.
So 3 is greater
Guys,
than 2.
how you doing?
3 is greater than 2, like just so we all know, right?
We don't care about none of that.
3 is greater than 2.
At the end of the show, when the show come on Sunday night, I want y'all to go home, I want y'all to Google Dudley High School, the Dudley Panthers. You're gonna see it, the best high school in the nation.
It's Merry Christmas
No
with all y'all.
I'm gone.
I'm going with that too.
Or whatever, but you came out on practice, but that's like you could have easily just took the easy way out and just took it out.
Oh yeah, Sean.
Hell yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean.
Hold on, 2, 1, 2.
Hold on, Joe. I'm so proud of you.